What's poppin', Long Beach High School? I hope you're having an amazing morning.
Today marks the final episode of LBTV for the 2023 to 2024 school year.
To start, we would like to announce our next year's Student Council officers, starting off with our upcoming sophomore president, which is Maxine Lamb, and the vice president, which is Caitlin Atwell.
The class president of the upcoming junior class is Madison Shelby, with Charlie Lynch for vice president and Ashlyn Johnson for secretary.
The senior class will have Abigail Glass as their president, with their vice president, Jaden LaCour, and the secretary as London Favre. Congratulations to every single officer.
The new CTE building is going to be up and running next year with 3 new CTE classes. Here's our CTE counselor, Ms. Lacey, to tell you more.
CTE stands for Career and Technical Education, and its role in high school is really to give students the opportunity to experience careers or industries that they may be interested in. It's a great combination of learning academic skills as well as technical skills. For next school year, we're going to be adding 3 new programs to our CTE offerings. We are going to, for the first time, have automotive. We're also going to have construction, and we're going to have welding. And all 3 of those new programs will be located over in the new CTE building that is currently under construction over by Harper McCon Elementary. So with the new building and the new programs coming online, there are definitely going to be some changes. Most of those are going to involve travel. Over at the new building, we will have automotive, construction, and welding. Also, Miss Atipo's engineering class is going to be moving from this campus over into the new building as well. But all of our other CTE programs are going to remain here on this campus. So in terms of travel, we are planning on running a bus every block, every day to transport students from this campus to the new building and then back again. There are still a few logistical things like lunch and tardies and travel to work out, but we're definitely going to be running a bus, and there's definitely going to be a lot of back and forth for the students and for the CTE staff. I would just like to add that we do still have room in CTE programs if you're interested in joining us next year. We have plenty of room in engineering and in construction. So if you'd like to join us in either one of those programs, there are really 2 steps. You have to, number 1, make sure that your request for your CTE program is in Power School. If you're not sure if your request is in Power School or you want to add a request to Power School, just email me and I will make sure to take care of that for you. The second step is you have to fill out a CTE application. Even those of you who aren't new to CTE, if you're returning, coming back for year 2, I still need a CTE application for you. There are blank ones on the table outside my door. Stop by anytime, grab one. Once you get it filled out and you're ready to return it, there's a folder in the box outside my door. Stick it in and we'll see you next year in CTE.
Do you have diamonds, Sean?
Yeah.
Cause mine do. Cause they're real diamonds. But hey guys, today this is BSPN's final episode. So we're gonna get everything wrapped up. And the regular.
Yep.
But hey, you gonna start it, basketball?
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
I gotta go.
First off, my name's Kavion.
Hey, my name's Corey Reed.
Alright. So basketball had a not too good season. We started out rough and got some couple wins throughout the run, but it wasn't enough to make it through the playoffs and get the season that we wanted. But that's okay because we're going to come back next season stronger. And we have an interview from RJ Murphy talking about some of the downside of our losing, preparing for the next season. All right, and what he's expected from his senior year.
All right, I'm here with RJ Murphy. All right, and how did the basketball season go?
It ain't go how we wanted it to.
Why you say that?
Cause in game, like we was slacking a lot, and we was just acting like we didn't want it. Like it was like a 50-50, and you can't do that. Like everybody gotta want it, you know.
Was y'all like joking around in practice and stuff?
A lot. Like way too much, and everybody wasn't locked in.
What was your favorite game of the season?
Hold on, let me see. Probably, I don't know. It was a lot of fun games. A lot of exciting games that I seen.
And what's one of them?
What's that? I forgot what the team was called, but we played them. We played them at home, and yeah, we did good. I forgot the team name though, but yeah.
My favorite game is Perry Central.
Yeah.
That was a senior night because everybody scored.
Yeah.
And that was just a fun game, and we got our get back from early in the season. All right, so off that topic. All right, so next year, your senior season, what are you expecting from your senior season?
A lot.
Drop 40.
For real. I'm expecting us to win a lot of games. I'm just expecting a lot. Like I know I'm gonna do good, and I know I'm gonna do way better than how I did this year and stuff like that. But yeah, I know we're gonna get far though.
All right, I know you currently hurt right now. Do you think you'll be back by basketball?
Yeah.
All right, and how do you think the season will go next year?
For basketball,
Yeah, for the whole team.
I think we're gonna get far, farther than where we ended up this year.
So y'all gonna be better
Way better.
as a team and individuals.
Of course.
What are you doing yourself to contribute to the team?
Putting in work outside of basketball and just staying active and staying motivated.
So you staying consistent.
Yeah,
All right, so you know when the lights come on, it's gonna show, right?
for sure.
All right, we're gonna see.
Yeah.
Because I already feel like I felt last year was like real like preparing like for the better years.
Yeah.
Like this year it was good, but like it could be way better.
Mm-hmm.
But hey,
Yep.
girls basketball though, man. On the other hand, they had actually good season. They went to playoffs, but we came up a little short. But we got an interview from Shania Hope, Mashonta Nelson, and Alyssa Daniels talking about their personal season and like how they had to adapt with the coaches switching mid season. And like their adaptability and like how they're gonna come back or how they hope their team, cause they're seniors, they're gonna leave an imprint for their team to come back stronger next year.
All right, I'm here with.
Shania.
Shanti.
All right, and how did the basketball season go?
For me, I would say the basketball season was kind of crazy because we started off the season with one coach and then she quit and then we got another one. But after Coach Fluker stepped in, he helped a lot improve everybody's skills and confidence. And I feel like, if things were just a little bit more organized from the start, we could have had a better season, but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I feel like they did real good with the coach coming in. They didn't lose too many games. They actually fought hard at the end of the season, and I feel like they did kind of good.
All right, and how do y'all think the next season will go?
The next season, I feel like, I'd be seeing they be putting the work in and whatnot. I feel like they have potential, but they should be good. I feel like they should be good.
Are they losing any spectacular players, like star players or anything?
They missing me.
All right, and how do you think they're so how far you think they'll go next season?
I think they'll get pretty good. Where you going? Yeah, I think I feel like they're not bad at all. I feel like we have a lot of players on the team who have a lot of potential. If they just take it serious, if everybody would learn to take basketball serious, I feel like the team will really play to their potential.
So they must not taking it serious right now.
I feel like no. They wasn't. Even last year, even now when I see them practice, they don't take it really serious. So if they would take basketball actually serious, then I feel like they would reach their potential for it.
Yeah, I feel the same way because I be seeing them practice. They be making some of their shots and stuff they usually don't make their shots, but they'll make their shots now and they dribble more. They know how to cross over. They know how to do a lot of stuff as I've seen, and I think if they keep working on that, they're gonna get better. So, yeah.
All right, and thank y'all for your time.
Thank you. Yes.
All right, what's your name?
Alyssa.
All right, and how did the basketball season go?
It went pretty well for the most part. We did good actually. I really liked it. Yeah.
All right, and what are y'all doing in practice to get better for next season?
We're mostly conditioning, ball handling, and like fundamental stuff to get ready for next year. Yeah.
All right, and how do you think y'all will do next year?
I think we're gonna do good. I got faith in the team. Got faith in my teammates. You know. Yeah, I think we got a lot of potential to go far. Yeah.
All right, and do you think y'all will do better than y'all did this last season?
Yeah, because I don't know. I feel like we've evolved as players, got better with ball handling and stuff. So thanks to Flicker. Yeah.
All right, and I know y'all had to switch from coaches. How did y'all like adapt to that? Like, what was some like challenges y'all had to face?
Ooh, child, it was hard because between him and Coach White, they have different what's the word?
Perspective.
Yeah, they have that, and like he's more physical. You know, you have to get down. You know, but with Coach White, she was more gentle and stuff. But I feel like it's helping. I feel like we're doing good now. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Bowling had an amazing and outstanding season, finishing their season off bringing home the state championship. Here's the interview with Maddie Battle, talking about her experience and how her senior has been with the team and how they will be next season.
All right, I'm here with
Madeline Bata.
All right, and how did your bowling season went?
Bowling season went amazing, actually. We won regionals and we went up there and we won championships.
All right, and were there any games like you were like worried about, like nervous about?
I think we weren't nervous all the way going up, but it was in our final game that we were neck and neck with Hancock. And we actually ended up only being 4 pins away, but it was with the help of our anchor, Lily, who came in at the end, and then a lot of our other good bowlers just came out with their biggest scores at the last game and really pulled it in. It was really
All right, how does bowling work?
Well, bowling works exactly how it sounds. You throw a bowl down a lane and hit some pins. The only difference between us and everyone else is that our balls are specifically drilled for us, and they're going to do whatever we need them to do to get them specifically where we want them to go consistently, which is something you can't really get from a house ball.
All right, and what was your what's your your high score?
My high score ever is not really the highest score. My high score ever was actually it's like 100, it's 214 or something. But at state, my high score was 211, which when you get up to state and you get up and get right to that point, bowling is such a show-off sport that it gets a lot harder when the pressure comes up to it. So I'm really proud of the fact that me and actually one of our main bowlers, Marley Roth, got to 211 too, so it was really good.
All right, and how do you think they will do next year?
Next year, even though they're losing me and Lily, and the other Lily actually, but I still think it's going to be I think they still have a really good shot. We have some really good bowlers, and we're definitely leaving all of the things that they've taken from us and learned from us. I'm glad they're being left with them because some of those bowlers are better than me on most days, and I'm really excited because next year should be their 4th win too.
All right, and do you think they will get another banner and win out of state?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, half of our really best players that took us state to this year were our freshmen here in high school. So we have some really good years coming up ahead too.
All right, and do you think that how do you think that the people individually will grow?
Individually speaking, I think just in this year I've seen a lot of growth and people stepping up, whether it be the underclassmen in our group and just us in general. We took this year a lot more seriously, considering it was our last year, and we've really put a lot of heart into bowling. And so we try to make it really great, and I think with this coming year, it's going to be really good.
All right, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like bowling's that one sport you don't really you know it, but you don't really know it. Cause everybody go bowling.
Yeah.
But not everybody is competitive in bowling.
Yeah, it's like actually been on the team before. Yeah.
But hey, man, it's time to get into the good stuff, the good stuff, right? After 4 long and sad years, the football team has finally got some dubs, man. We won 2 games this year, and that's a very big accomplishment for Long Beach, sadly. But hey, we have the very impressive Taj Albert and Junior Brown and one to talk about, the games coming up ahead and like how it's gonna be next year.
All right, I'm here with
Junior Brown.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you about y'all football season, but don't be dry like Shy did. All right, so did y'all season? I know y'all season to end out the way y'all wanted to end out, but what you think y'all could have did to like better that?
I don't even know, to be honest.
All right, and so what was your favorite game of the season?
Had to be Purvis.
Purvis? Yeah, cause you had the 5 touchdowns, huh?
Had 5 touchdowns, 300. It wasn't like I was on losing all that.
So what was going through your head in that game? Like when you got your first touchdown, did you know it was gonna be like a good game or anything?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a real good game.
You knew you were gonna score more after that, huh?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Did you know that you were finna break? Did you know that I was gonna win and break the losing streak?
Yup, we knew that.
What moment did you know that?
After the first touchdown, I'm like, oh yeah, we about to win.
All right, I'm here with
Daquan.
All right, and how do y'all? I know y'all season ain't ended the way I wanted it to end, but what are y'all doing to get better for next season? Like, what are y'all everyday practice like?
Every day we in the weight room. Every day we outside, we running. We just focusing on next year. Really. We just trying to really keep our head up. We trying to start a whole new LBHS, whole new football team. We want to make our own football team with this, like, the people that we got now.
All right, and what are you doing individually to contribute to the team?
Individually, explain.
Like, what are you doing yourself like to get better and like help your team, like help win next year?
I'm out there. I feel like I'm putting in all the work. I'm putting in work after school, in school. I mean, when I get home, all I can think about is the plays. When they out there, say if somebody out there doing too much, I try to straighten them up. I try to target them. Just little stuff like that. Just the little stuff that matters.
So like keeping them in check.
Yeah.
All right, and how far do you think that will go next season?
We're gonna go far. I can feel it. I just feel it. It ain't been that much playing at practice. We've been focusing. I just like what we got going on. I feel like we're gonna go pretty far. Me personally.
All right, thank you for your time. All right, I'm here with
Taj Albert.
All right, so we talk about y'all last football season. All right, so how did y'all do? Like, how do you think y'all did?
We didn't do what we wanted to do, but I feel very good about this upcoming season and how far we came from not winning games to winning 2 games. That's a big jump, but it might not seem like it, but it is going from 0-12 for like not how many years to 2-8 or something like that. But I'm sure this year, I feel like we got the team back, more chemistry better, and then it's gonna be pretty good.
All right, and so were there like any games in the season that y'all knew that y'all like going to win?
Definitely the Purvis game, because we jumped off on them super fast, and it showed.
All right, were there any other games?
I feel like we should have beat Pascagoula. But
talk us through that game.
It was a battle whole entire game, but it came down to one call, and that's how it happens. It happens sometimes.
All right, do you think if y'all would have like played Pascagoula after y'all lost to them, you think y'all would have played them again? Y'all would have beat them?
100%.
All right, and how do y'all think y'all would do like next season?
Good. I feel like we can go to playoffs. I think we were like 8-4 now.
All right, and do y'all have like any upcoming like freshmen, anything like to help y'all out or anything? Like y'all have new people on the team?
I haven't seen them, but once we do get with the full team, like the upcoming freshmen, and we get to scout them out, yeah, we'll see.
What was your favorite game of the season?
Definitely the Pascagoula game. Even though we lost, that was the game I came back after my injury, so it was fun playing again.
All right, thank you.
And hopefully we can get more wins because, hey, I got here in 8th grade, and ever since 8th grade, we haven't got a dub. But hey, I'm really glad my senior year, I can finally see us get a dub.
Yep, they got their first 2 dubs, so imagine what they're finna do next season.
It's saying what I'm saying.
Hopefully they're gonna keep progressing. All right, tennis. Tennis had an amazing season, also bringing home the state championship and state run-up trophies. Playing against ourselves, which is that's tough.
That's
like we went to the state championship against ourselves.
Like we beat everybody so bad, we just gotta play against ourselves.
That's crazy. All right, and here's an interview from Kay Chappell and Avery Smith talking about what they are doing themselves to contribute to the team.
All right, I'm here with
Kate.
Avery.
All right, and how do y'all first seasons go so far?
I think it went decent for being my first year.
And also as a first year, I think mine went well as well.
All right, and what are you going to do to get better for next season?
Do some camps over the summer and practice more.
And I'll be out on the courts, hopefully, practicing every other day. I'll be with Henry Sorter, and we'll be grinding every day too to also get better for the next year.
All right, I'm here with
Kate.
Avery.
All right, and how do y'all first seasons go so far?
I think it went decent for being my first year.
And also as a first year, I think mine went well as well.
All right, and what are you going to do to get better for next season?
Do some camps over the summer and practice more.
And I'll be out on the courts, hopefully, practicing every other day. I'll be with Henry Sorter, and we'll be grinding every day too to also get better for the next year.
All right, and for the season, like, what was some mistake that you made and stuff in the season that had you thinking, like, in your head? What was going through your head?
That it's my first year and I'm not that good, but I just have to be confident and keep going.
And I think for me, I think my mindset was really off this year. I know as you play more tennis, though, that gets better. So that's what I'm hoping for, just my mindset being really good next year.
So like the experience?
Yeah, the experience helps. Experience helps.
All right, and for the next year tennis team, like, do y'all think how good they'll be?
I'm gonna try to get some girls on this team, so hopefully we'll be better for girls. And we're losing a lot of guys, so
Softball.
hopefully more people come to try.
Yeah, like
We
she
had-
said,
okay,
we are
dude.
losing a lot of
No,
guys, really good
I'll
guys.
admit,
But
it
I
could've
think
way
if
better,
the whole
but,
team
yes,
just
it is.
as
But
a
next year
whole
they're gonna come back
practice
way better
well,
because we
actually
heard they got
put in the
some
work,
potential
I
night
think
girls
we
coming up with a whole bunch
have
of
the chance
potential.
to go
But
past
here's
where
an
we are
interview
now.
from Ashton Galloway
Thank you for
to
your
tell us
time.
about like the A girls coming up and like what happened this season because like this season was
what's
rough for the
recorded?
softball team.
It was
But
recorded.
we're
It's
gonna
what
come
I
back
said
very
from each other.
never because no we Long Beach bro we gonna come out top.
Yep.
All right, I'm here with.
Addison Galloway.
All right, and how did y'all season go? Y'all softball season?
Yeah. So our season went a lot better than it did last year. We were 6-13, I believe, which was a big improvement from last year since we only won one game. But I actually transferred here this semester, so I wasn't here to really fulfill that last year. So it was a little bit different for me.
All right, and what was your did you have any? What was your favorite memories from the season?
My favorite memory was probably when we played our last game on senior night. We really came together as a team and we all wanted to fight for the seniors. Even though we didn't win, there was a lot of energy and a lot of passion through the entire game.
All right, and what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
All right, so your senior season, what are you expecting out of yourself from your senior season?
I'm expecting a lot of hard workers coming in through the freshman's class, and I expect a lot of passion throughout the current juniors going up seniors because this is our last season, and I feel like there's going to be a lot more want to be there and want to win.
All right, and what about yourself? Like, how will you contribute to help the team out for next year?
I'm going to contribute by making sure I'm working hard during the off season and making sure that we keep each other accountable during season, so like not starting stuff and stuff like that.
All right, and do you have any specific goals for your next season?
My goal is to get signed to college, but for the team goal, I want to make sure that everybody is having a good time and making sure that we all come together as a family instead of just as a team.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, and baseball didn't have the season that they expected either, that they wanted either. But they have, they got much potential with their underclassmen coming up years.
All right, golf, man, golf. Tiger Woods, if you would say it, right? Our golf team won state once again, boy, because they had an incredible season.
And didn't they three-peat? I think they three-peated too.
It's like, yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Imagine they four-peat like the soccer team.
Hey, we might. No, soccer teams, what they did was, they got 4 rings. They got, let's like 2-2, and then like 2-4. And it's 224.
Oh, yeah.
That's tough. But,
All right, so cheering dance is a sport. For y'all that seen it's not, it is a sport.
Yes.
All right, and we have an interview from Ella Borland featuring Ms. Zink talking about their cheer season and their favorite parts about cheer.
All right, I'm here with
Ella Borland.
And Miss Zink, but look, my twin walked out. We can clear this up right now. Come here. This is Miss Zink. This is Miss Rigby. Hi. We are not the same. Kinda. See, now they know we're different people. Okay.
All right, so how is cheer going for y'all this season? Well, last season, football season.
Pretty good. We placed second at state.
And we took first at one of the competitions in Baton Rouge, and we came in third in Jackson. And this year we're going to do even better.
Why is that?
Because who says they're going to do worse?
Alright, so y'all got some like y'all gonna be better next year?
We're better every year.
Y'all see y'all get better every year.
Yes, everybody should.
Alright, what's your favorite thing about cheer?
The teammates.
I'll just take this. My favorite thing about cheer is that I get to be with these kids who try really hard to do something that a lot of people don't even respect. And I have a lot of respect for them for doing that.
Alright, so when y'all at the football game, do y'all be having like do y'all be getting nervous when y'all be doing certain cheer that y'all don't want to do or something? Like when y'all be making a mistake, y'all be nervous?
I make facials, and it kind of just is like, I don't know.
You get nervous?
Yeah.
Why? What are you nervous about?
People videoing.
Alright, and so that's it. Thank y'all for your time.
Wait. Move.
Alright, you got it.
So, how y'all feel about band kids?
Oh,
I love being kids.
most favorite part of the season is when it is loud in the stands. Look, I'm telling you right now, the football team is always going to do better and try hard because that's how they are, and I respect them because that's the most physical sport at this school, and it must not feel good to be tackled, especially when you give yourself so much and you put yourself so much into it. The football players, I feel like, are really going to surprise everybody this year. But also, I forgot what the main question was.
So how do you go from cheer to band to football?
Oh, okay, that's why, because I needed to make sure I talked about the football team. But the band is one of the most supportive groups for each other and for others on this campus, and our games wouldn't be the same without them. And that's the truth, like the real truth.
Hey, y'all heard from herself. Because like, even though, like, you know, they're not, like, doing, like, football stuff, like, they still out there working. They still got practice. They still go out there in the heat and put in work. So it's a sport. But speaking of dance, bro, we also got, you know, interviews from how our dance team went about winning nationals. And Jessica's gonna talk to us about their about how she left an imprint on the dance team, and she hopes that imprint continues going out so they can continue being amazing dancers. So I'm here with
Jessica.
So Miss Jessica, you're in the dance team, right?
Yes, I am.
So like, how did like your senior season go?
It was really good. I think we left a great mark on the team.
And so like, what did you do, or y'all did just leave that mark?
The seniors, we helped Leslie choreograph the dances, and each time we stepped foot on the stage, we like really brought our very best.
So like, you know, I've heard y'all won nationals. Like, tell me like that whole experience.
Yeah, we did. We ate nationals up, man. Like, we went out there practicing after Christmas. We worked really hard. A lot of times we wanted to quit, but kept going.
Y'all ate that up?
Yeah, we did.
No crumbs?
No crumbs.
So
Plate
like,
clean.
So like what was going through your mind like in nationals?
At first, I was sad because, you know, senior year, it really hit like this is my last time dancing. But after we figured out, because at first we were like, we're not gonna win because, you know, palm's not our specialty. But then they called our names. Oh, it was over.
So you nervous?
Yeah, I was nervous, but it was like a good nervous.
So like, when y'all first performed, was you like, oh yeah, we won, or oh yeah, we gonna win this, or like, oh no, we might lose this?
I'm not gonna lie, before we performed, I saw the other team, so I was like, man, I don't know. Like, we have a chance, but like, it wasn't like first place, second place chance. It was like third place.
Third place?
Yeah.
Is that bad?
That is bad.
So like, how does dance work? Cause like, no, everybody in Pepper be seeing y'all just dance, but like, we don't know like what goes behind. Like, how does like y'all competition work?
So how dance is, we work hard every day. We do workouts.
No, girl, I'm talking about like, I'm talking in rank. Yeah.
Okay, so what it is, it goes based off of choreography-wise, like your dance moves, tricks, energy, and facials. Yeah, that's what it goes off of.
So like, if you're frowning, that people points down.
And no, if you have a blank face doing some hip hop moves, like you're not gonna win, cause like that's not entertaining.
So if I go out there, not gonna say that. So where'd y'all rank it on your things? Do you know?
I don't want to say that.
Is it bad?
We won nationals. No, it's good. We won second.
Okay, that's good then.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like when you leave? How do you feel like the team gonna be?
I feel like the team is still gonna be good because a lot of the seniors are coming back during the summer to help the next seniors out. but we left a really good mark and gave great advice that I think is going to be fine.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, in volleyball. Volleyball was amazing this year and actually went to the playoffs and had a high potential of winning state, but they came up short. They're going to get it next year, though.
All right, I'm here with
Kinsey Allen.
All right, and how did y'all volleyball season go this last season?
It went pretty good.
What was good about it?
The environment.
All right, and what are y'all doing in practice? Like, what are y'all going to do in practice to get better and be better next year?
We're going to run good drills and be more advanced.
All right, and are there any, like, teams that y'all going to be looking out for next year?
Hancock. I think that's it. Hancock. George County.
George County?
Yeah.
And why is that? They must be good or something.
They beat us in the second round of playoffs, and so has Hancock.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
They're going to get one of these years. They're going to win that state.
But hey, shout out to the bread and butter of Long Beach. Our soccer team, like always, has won state 4 years in a row.
That's crazy.
And that's real crazy. Because even though they had to adapt to a different coach, we still won state. And seniors have 4 rings, which is a very incredible feat for our school, man. Them boys are tough.
Imagine I was a senior, I had 4 rings each of my sport. Sport each year.
Hey, I will be flexing every day.
They won every single year of their high school career. That's crazy.
So I'm here with
Addison Carroll.
So tell me about your soccer season.
So we started off, our first game was against Bay, and didn't go to plan. I mean, we were missing Allen, our starter keeper, but we lost that game. Then we went to Biloxi, and it was very entertaining, 4-4 game. But so the season didn't start off quite well. We had a couple injuries in the first part. Landon Vancourt, Mink sat out a game. See who else? I know Allen had a concussion from the Biloxi game, so he's also. So we were definitely hurt by injuries in the first couple of games, part of the season. And then let's see, that was about November-ish. Then about December, we started getting everyone back, and we finally had like a starting 11. We moved Vancourt from the midfield into defense, and Mink moved from defense into midfield. We moved Drew to starting defense, and kind of clicked from that point on. We started getting a couple games in a row. George County, though, away, that was our first loss in district for probably a couple years now, but so we didn't get district champs, but then playoffs started. Our first round we played PRC. Didn't go quite to plan. They got an early goal on us, but I scored to make it 1-1, and then Vancourt got a late goal to seal it 2-1, and then Picayune, we honestly boring game. Not a lot of shots, not very boring. Came down to a PK shootout. We scored ours, they didn't.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So how do you feel about like next year? Like, do you have hope for next year, or are you like kind of on the edge?
I think next year is going to be our rebuilding year. We have a lot of sophomores this year, but we only have 1 or 2 juniors, and we're just gonna. I mean, hopefully. Main goal isn't to embarrass ourselves, embarrass the program that's already been instated, but I mean, we're really just trying to rebuild, and then hopefully next year, my senior year, we can get back to winning ways.
Hey, man, thank you.
Track had a pretty good season. Track had a good season with some, we had some people make it to South State and
talk about it.
Talk about it. Yeah, talk about it.
Basically, our track team, we did like really good this year. Like almost everybody went to South State, but sadly our 4x4 girls didn't. But I'm already knowing that next year they're gonna go to South State and then go to state. But track was really good this year, man. We had a lot of people like really come out and put in work. A lot of freshmen are putting in work that like wasn't really expected, because like for your first year in track is never your best. It's always the years after them they show progress. But the track season was really good, man. I'm really proud of our team and what we accomplished. Hey, my name is Corey Reed. Hey, my name is Corey, and I'm here with.
Austin.
And we're gonna talk about how last Friday. No, shut up.
South
It's my
State.
interview. Hey, last Friday we went to South State, and I will admit, I gave us a little starty lineup at first. But at the end of the day, our PR were time of 209, and he talking about, oh, I got so. He got a time slower than our supposedly slowest dude on our team. And now he wanna run away. Nah, ain't no. Hey, pay the camera on him, bro. Hey, you know what?
Wait.
So, you know, that's been it for our track interview. My name is Corey, and I will say I am the best 800 runner on the Long Beach team. Whoever will do it, ever has did it. I'm here with
Tori.
My bad. Well, everybody know you anyway. So, track. How's your season?
It was good. I made it to state and I got 4th.
So you're the 4th best in the state?
Yes.
So how you feel about that, man?
I'm happy.
Okay, I need like more information. Like I need you like to yap about.
I feel like I did, like it was good. Like I'm her. Like come on now.
So I want you to like tell me about your season and yap.
Okay, so my season, well, I miss Coach Cochran, my old throwing coach. He taught me a lot. And then so I didn't want to do track this year because he was gone, but I did anyway. Because I just had a natural talent for throwing, so I just did it anyway. And then I was just good. Like first place, second place, third place, you know, some slight.
No, I do that all the time.
Yeah, and then so at state, the girls was big. Like they was country, whoo-wee, they were big. But I still and to me I still placed because it's like 4th place. So like if you was at like regionals or South State, you'll place. So I feel like I still placed. And then I got like a jacket for it. So it's like a cool Tim.
That's cool. Thank you, Tori. Thank you. So I'm here with
Jaden Scott.
So Jaden Scott, man, tell me about track. Tell me about your season person. Like, tell me everything about Jaden Scott track season.
It went pretty straight. It started off kind of slow. I didn't hit like my PR until like South State. I finally hit it, but then after that, our season ended.
What are the highlights of your season? Like, what are some things in your season you're like, oh yeah, it went good, or dang, I could have been better. Like, what are some things that you know, like that make you like really like think about your track season?
At South State, when I was running, I felt I could have passed the people up in front of me, but I chose not to because I didn't want to burn out. But I still PR'd, but it's a decision I didn't know if I made right or not.
So, like, do you think next year, like, you have a better decision on that?
Yeah, next year I think I'm going to come out harder and stronger in the 400 for sure.
So, like, you know, next year's new people in track. So, like, do you, like, have hope for our track team? Or, like, because, like, the whole team go to state, they got a ring, right? So, like, do you think the whole team go to state next year, or what?
I don't know. It just depends on how we come out and practice next year.
So, what is your, like, personal goal for, like, your individual race? Well, actually, what do you run?
The 400 and the 4x4.
So, like, in the 400, like, what is your, like personal goal time?
My personal goal time is to hit at least 50.
Flat? So, like, do you think, like, you will achieve that?
I think if I work hard enough, definitely by senior year, I'll hit 50.
So, like, this is like, let's say I was just coming to Long Beach. And I'm like, dang, I saw you track, track. Like, what would you tell me to get me the track?
I'll just tell you, I mean, if you want to run, just come out and run. I mean, you want it, just come get it.
I think.
All right, powerlifting. Powerlifting, we had Ashton Watros making it to state, I meant. Sadly, we don't have any interviews for them, but we are still going to congratulate him for making it to state. But we do have interviews from Seth Martin and Darian Gill talking about their PRs and what they're expecting to hit by their senior year.
All right, I'm here with
Seth Martin.
All right, and for powerlifting, how did the season go for you?
It went pretty good. I'm a freshman, and I thought I was probably like 10, 20 pounds off to making it to South State. So that was pretty sad, but I'm a freshman, so I still got time.
All right, and how does the powerlifting work?
So basically, it's just your 3 main lifts. So you got bench, deadlift, and squat, and you tally up your total weight. And it's not always about who can deadlift more, who can squat more, who can bench more. It's just that overall weight.
Oh, so they add all of them together?
Right.
And like, is it other people that's on your team, or like it's an individual sport?
Well, basically, it's like you have other people you're competing with on your team. So like, you could have multiple people from your team, but in the end, it's only one winner. So.
Oh, so it's only one winner?
Right, but like if you have multiple people in the same weight class, like, and for instance, I had 2 people in my weight class, so if I got first, he got second, then we would have had points for the school, and that would have been like which school could have won.
Oh, so y'all get points for the school also?
Right.
All right, and so what was your highest? Like, what's your PR?
I PR'd on deadlift 365 and squat 325.
And what's your bench?
I only did 175, but my max bench is like 205.
All right, and why you ain't so if you would have PR, you think you would have went to state?
Well, actually, if I just would have went a little bit higher on bench, I definitely would have went to state. But like I said, my weight was a little low, so I was playing it safe with the bench because I thought I had everybody on my deadlift. Because looking at the sheet before the season, I didn't.
How do you think you'll go? How do you think you'll like train and stuff for like next year to get better?
Definitely gonna do put in a lot more work. So a lot more weight. I'm gonna do heavier sets. Just a lot of all around better.
And are you planning on doing this your senior year?
Definitely, for sure.
How much do you think you'll progress?
Well, hopefully my sophomore year I'll be lifting 1,000 between my 3 lifts.
That's a lot.
It is a lot, but I'm at like 930 or something.
Oh, you talking about like tallied up, like total?
Right, total.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with
Darian Good.
All right, and how did your season go for weightlifting?
It went pretty good. You know, I didn't, come first, but this is just my first year. I'm getting started, seeing how we do things, and hopefully I can do better next year.
Were there like any like your fun competition that you loved about?
Yeah, I like lifting.
Like, what was your favorite competition?
Oh, bench.
Why is that?
I like arms, so like I like working on arms. So
So what is your PR in bench?
At the lift I did 175, but like right now it's like close to 200, like 195.
So you think you would be doing this by the time, like you think if you was just doing what you're doing right now, when the season was still here, you would be went to state?
Possibly, but probably not.
All right, and what's your PR for squat?
Right now currently it's 305, but at the meet I did 275.
All right, and what about deadlift?
My last PR is 325, and which was also PR at the meet. I PR'd at the meet 325 as well.
All right, and what did you want to do? Like, what do you want to be at?
Like a goal?
Yeah, what's your goal?
Hopefully 400, like around powerlifting season come, like next year 10th grade. Hopefully around 400 or more.
And what?
SWAT.
And what about total?
Total, I'm trying to get close to 1,000. I'm at like 800 right now, so hopefully I hit 1,000.
All right, well I hope you do too. I'm rooting for you.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Now swimming, right? Swimming is that one sport that really no one knows, right? All people who know swimming are people in swim. So we have an interview from Tristan Flannery to tell you the inner workings of swim and how it works. Cause bro, I swear I did not know that they had relays.
I didn't either.
Like, so I'm like, how they gonna work in the first place? They hand out baton, but hey,
Yeah.
Tristan gonna tell us how it all works.
I'm here with
Maverick.
Okay, so how would you explain swimming to someone who isn't familiar with the sport?
Swimming is mainly an individual sport. There's times when you have the medley relays, but it's really individual. You're competing against the person in the lane next to you, and you just push yourself as hard as you can.
All right, so what do you swim in?
I swim freestyle and the occasional fly.
And what are those?
Freestyle is really your classical stroke. It's your belly in the water, and your hands are just rotating above your head. Fly, you're lifting most of your chest out of the water, and let me tell you, it's the harder one.
So how do you think you did last year?
Last year, I was able to go to state. I had other plans, so I wasn't able to go, but the whole team did great during state.
All right, and y'all think you're going to do better next year?
Most likely we will. I don't know. We lost a few people.
Okay. Do you have any new people that you're keeping your eye on that look promising?
We have a few new. We just heard from someone that after tryouts wants to join, and from what I hear, he sounds amazing. We got the usual. Patrick and Justin are pretty good, and then we have a few girls returning. But I don't know. I'm just looking forward to it.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. And that's it for sports.
Hey, man, this has been sports for Long Beach. This has been like a whole bunch of ups and downs, man. But I'm already knowing next year that we're going to be on top of everything. Like, Long Beach is going to be on top of everything, boy. I'm already knowing. Hey, man, that's been it for BSPN. My name is Corey Reed.
And my name is Kavion.
And we will see you later.
This year, women in STEM did so many interesting things like making hydroponic and aquaponic systems that they also swab things around the school to find the dirtiest surface around the school. Here is Ms. Chambers on it.
We worked on hydroponic systems and aquaponic systems, where hydroponics is you're just growing plants with water, and aquaponics is where you're using the fish waste to grow your plants. We went around swabbing the schools to find the dirtiest things, basically, and found out that the water fountain drains have a lot of bacteria on them. The pins on the boards have a lot of bacteria on them. So wash your hands after touching the pins on the board, and definitely don't touch the drains on the water fountains. We also worked on a robot. Well, basically, we worked on ROVs, underwater robots that do things on the ocean floor. And we worked and created a robot to compete at Sea Perch. So Women in STEM had their own Sea Perch team that they did. We also volunteered at the VEX competition at the high school, and so the girls got to set everything up each round, and some of them even were like scorekeepers. So they got some fun experience with kind of just working at the VEX robotics. We also have done some cleanups, and we also worked on E. coli, and we plated E. coli and transformed E. coli to make that glow in the dark. We also do some fun food stuff. Like we made the little, basically the little gelatin balls that you put in your teas. We made some of those just for fun, and so we'll do like fun food stuff too, like make rock candy and things like that. And we just love to experiment, and it's just every Wednesday we all come together. And
Women in STEM also had so many goals for next school year that they're very excited to begin with.
Alright, so for next year, we want to start working on Sea Perch kind of early, so like we can make some modifications. So like this year, we ended up working as like high school class, which has limitations on the motors we're able to use. So we want some more freedom and to be able to have as many motors as we want on it. We also want to start working earlier on the DUNIT project, so maybe we can branch out and start working on marshes too, instead of just the dunes. We also want to do some more food stuff and have more guest speakers. That's pretty much wraps up what we want to do.
Thanks, Mrs. Chambliss. Next up, we have Bearcat Buddies. They have lots of activities for things like homecoming, Halloween, Valentine's Day, and so much more.
Classes from the middle school and the high school were invited to ride with us and paired with a buddy in a Jeep, and we plan to do that again next year. In the beginning of the year, we spent some days where we were having lunch in Miss Hilton's room with her students. For Halloween, we did trick or treat, where we invited all of the self-contained classes across the district to come and trick or treat in the new building. So maybe even if you weren't in Bearcat Buddies, you might have had kids trick or treat to your classroom. We're going to do that again next year. For Valentine's, we did the Brownie fundraiser, which is how we raise the funds to do the events that we do. Recently for Easter, we had an egg hunt where we invited all of the kids from the self-contained classes. We hunted eggs, we decorated Easter bags, we dyed eggs, and we had a party.
Next year, they plan to meet much more and hopefully have some new members join.
If you truly believe that students with disabilities deserve to be included. Not just should be included, but deserve to be included, and to deserve to be treated exactly as everybody else, and deserve to have a place at the table. Then this club's for you. It's a chance for us to all just hang out in a way that removes some barriers for kids with disabilities. What we'll do is we'll have a sign up at the beginning of the school year. We typically try and get everybody signed up through August so that we have our roster set, and we've got the kids that are involved, because what I find happens is partway through the year people are wanting to join, but we've already done all of the things, and so it's best for you to watch LBTV for the announcements for when, where, how to join next year and get signed up. There's no dues, there's no like real set requirements for being in the club for how often you show up. Since we volunteer, we just do what we can. However, just know that the people that get to do the fun stuff are the people that have done the work going into the fun stuff.
Thank you so much, Ms. LeBlanc. Next is Chess Club, which is different than other clubs because it's not just like a formal application process. You come in and you just play chess in Mr. Walters' room. What is your favorite part about Chess Club?
My favorite part about Chess Club is the fact that it's just a nice community. People are really nice there.
How often do y'all meet?
It's once a week, every Friday.
How good would you say you are at chess?
I'm one of the better people there.
What does that mean?
I win most of my games.
Are you saying, so you would say on camera that you're better than most, if not all, of the members of Chess Club?
I wouldn't say that. I say I'm a better member. I have bad days, but yeah.
I see. So if you had to say one thing about Chess Club that one wouldn't just assume about it, what would that be?
It's just an open club. Most people would think that Chess Club is just really secluded, but it's there, so.
Yep. So if you want to go to Chess Club, just stop by Mr. Walters' room after school on Fridays.
Our Epic Club with Mr. Shows is known for keeping our schools recycling, but let's hear what else they did this school year.
This year we've done a lot of cleanups around campus and around the Long Beach community, including the beach. We have done a lot of recycling almost every Friday after school for the campus with plastic and aluminum recycling. We have also learned a lot from MSU Swaps about microplastics and recycling in general.
Epic also has so many plans for next year, so if you're interested in helping the environment or cleaning up our community, I would consider joining Epic.
Next year we plan on continuing our beach and town cleanups. We had a lot of help this year from Ms. Ballou, Ms. Atipo, and Ms. Chambliss with collaborating with other groups with that. Continue to clean up with the environmental science class around campus and move towards not having single-use plastic bottles, instead to have reusable containers that we can refill at school. I'm looking to have students to join the club that are interested in getting their hands dirty, to sort the recycling, to pick up things out of the ditch around school, to clean up the beach, that just aren't afraid to sweat a little bit for the cause of the environment. To join Epic, all you have to do is show up after school on pretty much any given Friday, and we'll have you sign in and start moving around campus to clean up and recycle with us. You can get service hours, especially if you come out on a Saturday beach or town cleanup.
That's all from Mr. Shows. Moving on, we have Key Club, which is all about helping others and providing services.
All right, so Key Club, it does cleanups around the school, like right after Mardi Gras too. Especially we went and cleaned up all the ditches around the school because they were a little chaotic. So we do school cleanups. We'll go and gather some stuff too and sort out the compost, and we clean the garden. We also do the street cleanup on Klondike Road, and we'll do the beach cleanup, and we kind of like to volunteer and help out. So we'll help out some of the other clubs too. They'll ask to collaborate with us and we'll help them out. We work on study bags every year, and we make anywhere from like 500 to 800 study bags for all the students that are taking state tests and it takes a lot of hours to work, but we enjoy it and we love it, and it's pretty much just an organization that loves to volunteer and do things for the community. The club's goals for next year are to get more involved with the Kiwanis Pancake Breakfast. We kind of want to branch out with that a bit. We want to get an earlier start on the study bags, of course. We also want to start doing what we used to do with the Eliminate Project and a couple of other projects. So really just more service hour projects. Well, if you like to volunteer or you need volunteer hours for college or any of your other clubs in here, I suggest you join Key Club. We meet every Monday, and we're either working in the garden or we're cleaning up the school, and it's a lot of fun. Plus, when you get done with that, you can just play ping pong in the hall, because I have ping pong club on Mondays, and everybody, when they get done doing Key Club, we just play ping pong. So definitely do it just to help out your community.
Ms. Chambliss, if you are interested in looking for community service, I would definitely check out Key Club. Next, National Spanish Honor Society has done a lot this year and has so many plans for next year. Here's Corey with Miss Becker to tell you more.
Hello, my name is Corey, and I'm here with...
I'm Miss Becker.
So, Miss Becker, so you own the National Spanish Honor Society, right?
Yes, I do.
So, can you tell me how, y'all performed this year?
Yes, I thought that we did a great job this year. We did a lot to promote Hispanic Heritage Month in September, and we also were really proud of how we were encouraging students to get ready for state testing in December.
So, since y'all did good this year, what are y'all goals and plans for next year?
We are actually going to be trying to increase our membership. We have a lot of seniors graduating this year, so one goal that we have is to really increase our membership numbers. And we also want to try and do more to promote Hispanic culture throughout the school year. So we want to do things, especially in the spring, maybe do some fundraisers, things like that.
So, let's say, I was, a junior or sophomore. How would I go about joining?
So there is an application that you have to fill out. You have to have at least an A in your Spanish class. You have to have at least an 85 average in all of your other courses. And you have to have completed at least half of Spanish 2. So DC Spanish is included in that. That's fine. But you submit an application. There are teacher recommendations. I review those recommendations in your application. And if you are approved for membership, then we induct you.
Thank you very much.
What's up, Long Beach? Today is your final episode of Art World, so listen up. If you haven't been paying attention, our theater department has been so busy this year with 11 different shows. They're working hard all year to give us some amazing plays like Selkie, which they actually brought to Drama Fest. The story Selkie follows a girl whose mother is a Selkie, which is somebody that can turn into a seal with a special pelt. They performed this play at Drama Fest, and although they didn't win many awards, they did put their all in and performed amazingly. This year, the seniors worked especially hard on their senior-directed pieces. These are plays that are basically just run by the seniors and sometimes even written by them. This year, we had a total of 3 senior-directed pieces, and the pieces were Red Pants, Blue Pants, which Maddie Bedeau and Josh Nora directed together, Death in the Theater, which was written and directed by Jessica James, and Purple Ink, directed by Jarrah Smith. And although it hasn't happened yet as of recording this episode, I believe that the SpongeBob musical deserves a shout out because there has been so much hard work and effort going into it for the past few weeks for everybody involved. This year our band has put in so much effort as well, and it shows. They've started the year off strong in band camp, learning the whole first move of their halftime show in only 2 weeks. They went on to perform their halftime show where they ate the house boots down with their performance Electric Storm, which features songs like Body Electric by Lana Del Rey and a few songs from the second Avatar movie. They had to work through extreme conditions like heat, rain, and even hail at one point, but they pushed through it, and they went into evaluations in October where they saw a lot of not great scores, but pushed through and came out on top like they always do with ones in every section. Our band wound up qualifying for state and placing 7th overall out of 12. Choir has been working hard and giving us so many amazing concerts this year, like their winter concert and fall concert. Not only did they give us amazing performances, but they were also busy touring the state with a little bit ago. It looks like they have been having so much fun this year, and I'm so excited to see what they all sing for us next year. I think one of my favorite things at Long Beach, though, is the amount of art everywhere. No matter where you are on campus, the chances you'll see an art exhibit are pretty high because our art classes are always working to give you guys new pieces to vote on. This year there were so many amazing art pieces and winners, so without further ado, here are all of your winners from this year. Well, I'm Eden Leslie, and that's all I have for your art world this year, and I can't wait to come back and see all of the performances by our choir, band, and theater, as well as all of the amazing art hung up by Miss Smith around the hallways, and I'll see you all next year.
So as you guys know, since the end of the year is here, unfortunately some of our teachers are going to be moving on. Miss Collins, who went to high school here and has been a teacher with Long Beach for over 8 years, is planning to spend more time with her family and her children, and is thinking about starting her own business in the future.
I have a lot of favorite memories and a lot of things that come to mind that make me smile and make me laugh. I would say every graduation is always memorable because there's something really special about seeing your students get to the finish line and being there for them in that really special moment. So every graduation is memorable, and I'm looking forward to this year's graduation too. There are so many things that come to mind, just so many positive influences from my students and so many moments where they maybe didn't realize they were influencing me positively, but you know, we lift each other up. And even in the difficult times and on the hard days, I feel like we're kind of there for each other, and that's really gotten me through a lot. I think my final thought would just be to tell my students to always be kind to each other, because you just really never know what battle somebody is fighting, and so just always remember to be kind. That's the main thing that I want them to remember.
Thank you, Miss Collins. You'll be missed by so many other teachers. Another teacher who's moving on is Miss Carmack, who's been teaching at Long Beach for 18 years, is going to move to teach elementary school.
I've learned a lot from the high school. I originally wanted to teach elementary school, and I never thought I'd move up to the high school, but it's been a good experience. I've enjoyed the people I've worked with. I've enjoyed my students. So it's definitely something I'm gonna bring with me when I go to Harper and teach 5th grade. Y'all just keep doing your best. Long Beach is a good school. Make your memories, have a good time, and just enjoy this time, because you're going to look back and remember these times fondly.
I'm Camden Shortridge.
And I'm Dominic Rayner.
And this has been LBTV Rocking Out
for the final time.